Fog football back again. Kilmarnock 2, Hearts of Midlothian 1, and the downward spiral of Hearts continues. Robbie Neilson, will there be there already is pressure, right? And there will be calls for like the odd Hearts fans, but how long will this actually continue before somebody goes, you know what, Robbie Neilson needs to go because this season's not been good enough? Like, of course, yes, 2 victories in the Conference League, but I mean, it was all right getting 2 victories. It was like you can't just bury the fact that they got 2 victories, right? RFS though are bad, and I don't think there's many teams in the Scottish Premiership that probably wouldn't have beat RFS, even though I do really rate Hearts. But to me, it was like the bare minimum Hearts should have been doing. That RFS side got outplayed by Linfield, right? Linfield of all teams. We all know how bad Linfield are. But today, it started well. Shankland, of course, made his return there against Spain for Scotland. He's back in the day, scores after 7 minutes. You're thinking, lovely jubbly. This is where it's going down. But then, Sander Clark, I'll be real, and we pushed on this channel for him to start for Scotland, but Angus Gunn, of course, started, and he made 2 big mistakes today that has cost his team 3 points. So not good. Not good for a Hearts perspective. But yeah, there's a shot. It's by big Kyle Fussell, I believe it was, and then Sander Clark ends up bringing him down in the aftermath, and then Armstrong sends him the wrong way. And that makes it 1-1. And even at 1-1, you're thinking, right, Hearts, they've got the team. But I tell you what, man, I thought they got outplayed today, Hearts. I really do think that. Doidge, who just seems like the forgotten man ever since he left Hibs, but of course he's here. But I think the fact that Kilmarnock were down to 10 men for so long after George Grant was near killed by Big Mackenzie. But it's going to have major repercussions, this game, for like the bottom end of the table. And you know what? Even for the top half of the table, it could have major repercussions. But again, the Deutsch one, it was awful. It was really bad. It was really bad for Sander Clark. I mean, he just misses it. He flaps it. I mean, it's just a typical shitey set-piece goal that goalkeepers concede every now and then. But it's a massive win for Derek McKinnon. And of course, we knew it is basically their home form that is keeping them up. But I don't know, for Hearts, 30-odd minutes playing against 10 men, and they offered nothing. I mean, yes, you look at the stats, but look at that, man. Yes, Hearts have got the more possession, but to me, the shots is worrying because you had 32 minutes against 10 men. Just really not good enough. And there is the state as it stands in the league table. Celtic, of course, sit top. But if we focus on Kelly, it has moved them from 25 points to 28. Of course, which, it moves them 6 points above automatic relegation. Ross County, of course, play Celtic tomorrow, so they're 4 points behind Kelly. But tell you what, not good for Dundee United supporters or the club as a whole. Because if Ross County, let's be real, they could beat Celtic at Dingwall. At least it's not Celtic Park where you can complete 110% write them off. Even though, realistically, they will be getting beat by Celtic if we're being honest. But, Dundee United could be 5 points off safety, man, come tomorrow. And as for Hearts, Aberdeen, of course, won the day. They beat St Johnstone, so they are a point behind Hearts. Of course, the goal difference for Hearts is much better, sitting at 10. 10 better off than Aberdeen. St Mirren did move above Hibernian, but again, the way this is going, all the form is with Aberdeen, even though Aberdeen have been absolutely shocking this year, it kind of just goes to show you get a couple of runs of good games in this league, and you can go for absolutely nowhere to right up, because the same happened with Hibs, but Hibs have kind of went off the boil recently, to be fair as well, and Motherwell will look like they were going to get relegated, and they went straight up, so it's going to be very tough to tell here on big match day 30, but we'll have a review show later. But as for this game, Kelly have sunk Hearts, and Robbie Neilson could be on his way out. So until next time, peace.